We'll get a quick look at the headlines as well. The sad news, the bummer. We told you in the last segment it's breaking news, but Jaelan Phillips has announced he is out for the season. Knee injury. We all saw him do something to the knee. He came back in. You could tell that, I'm guessing, Crowder, you've been through it before where you don't want to acknowledge that you're injured. You're praying that you're not injured. And you're like, you know what? I've, run it out on a sprained ankle before. I've loosened it. But in your heart of hearts that it's serious. And I think that's what happened to him.
And with him, I've told y'all this. When the guys roll around and do all the antics, that's not really when they're hurt. It's when you get hurt and then you sit there in amazement. Like Jaelan Phillips did. Like he just sat down and just kind of, you shake your head because you feel that pop. You feel whatever. And I don't know what ligament it is in his knee, but you feel your body do something it's never done before. And you're like, damn, that's probably pretty bad. And then they do the MRIs and then they tell you a couple of days later. But man, it just back-to-back years happening to a guy like Jaelan. Not the football player is amazing.
But like you say,
as a human he's a great person.
The way that he had to grind to get back was he available the opener? Did he play in the opener?
I believe so. Because everybody's like, he was on these snap counts and he's over here affecting third quarter, third downs and getting sacks months off of
like you said, like he comes off that injury, and not only is he back and playing, but he's playing well.
Yes.
Man, it just sucks.
And you could tell Solana loved the video. It's kind of like with Khalil Ware. He just loved the video of him running around with the tights on and all that stuff. And just, you could tell, I know the guys that Jaelan was other guys I play with. He was in the rehab in the gym at home. He had his little game ready, ice sleeves on. He was probably sleeping in hyperbaric chambers. Like guys like that want to be great, do everything possible to get back on the field. You come out, you start playing he was at a Pro Bowl level last year before the Jets game, comes back, he's playing at a Pro Bowl level again, and now you have another, and it sucks when it's something else. Like I had all the knee injuries. So knee injury, coming back from them. Then I have the Liz Frank. I got screws in my foot. Then I come back from it, and then I mess up I get the double hernias, and it's just like, man, what am I doing wrong here?
I'm imagining you start to question yourself. Like, am I going to be one of these injury-prone guys my entire career? Like this, like, because we all know that there are guys like that, and you start to go, "Wow, am I that guy?"
You're talking to one that didn't know he was one until he retired, and then I look back at 14 games played. This is when a 16 game season. 14 games played, 12 games played. 16 games played, lead the team in tackles, then 10 games played, then 9 games played. Like, it's like, man, these damn injuries. What if I could have played every game of every season? What could my numbers have looked like? What could I have done if I was, and even going into a season like Jaelan did when you're not 100% healthy? These other top athletes in the world are 100%. I'm out here competing and balling at 85, 90. Damn, why do I keep getting injured? To be honest, like I've talked to God when I'm my career, but like, why do I keep getting hurt? You can't just have me 2-3 seasons in a row be healthy. Please, like, let me see what I can do healthy. And I think, hope Jaden's not questioning anything about himself or his spirituality, but just this sucks when a guy that young can play at that level, but then can't play at that level because of injury.
Yeah, that's a bummer. You could have had 2 interceptions.
That was a passionate, well thought out, emotional thing I just said, Solana.
Oh, what could have been, Crowder? You could have
had 2 full interceptions, bro.
That was articulate and beautifully said. What I just said.
You could have. Who was that Buffalo quarterback?
JP Lossman.
JP Lossman. You could have pressured him twice.
I could have got to JP one more time if I was healthy. I could.